everyone, welcome back to the Homestead. Today I'm going to show you guys what I use as a low-carb substitute for potatoes. So not a lot worked out in the Homestead garden this year, as you all know, for a myriad of reasons, not the least of which was our insane heat wave, which we've discussed about a few times now here on the channel. But there are a few crops that did make it through. The most prolific of which are our radishes. The radish is an often overlooked and underappreciated vegetable. Most people don't think of them outside of a radish garnish in a garden salad. However, they are a fantastic staple food and can be incorporated easily in any dish calling for potatoes. While radishes can be bitter or spicy when raw, a radish when cooked becomes nearly indistinguishable from your basic potato. All that heat and spice and bitterness is just cooked right out. However, a potato is 77 calories and has 17 grams of carbohydrates, while the same amount of radish is only 16 calories and 3.4 grams of carbohydrates, making this the perfect potato replacement for people like me who are sensitive to carbs or on the ketogenic diet, or for people who struggle with diabetes. Tonight for dinner, I am cooking a pork roast from the pork that we harvested this spring, and we will be adding with it Brussels sprouts and radishes as the starch and the vegetables to go along with it. This will make for a delicious and naturally low-carb meal that will be quick to put together for my big hungry family. Like most busy modern moms, I find that the Instant Pot is the most magical tool you can have in your kitchen, so I will be using my trusty Instant Pot to cook this evening's meal. However, if you don't have one, any standard slow cooker or even a cast iron dish in the oven will work just great. You'll just have to adjust your cooking times to what's appropriate for the cut of meat you're using. Once I have parted up my meat into usable portions, I'll place it into the Instant Pot with about 8 to 12 ounces of water to keep the meat from drying out. Then I add salt, pepper, a couple of bay leaves, an Italian spice mix, and some red pepper flakes to the meat for a bit of heat. After that, I add in my radishes that I've cut into bite-sized chunks, the Brussels sprouts, as well as some onions and garlic. I'm using the meat stew setting on my Instant Pot for a low pressure setting for 2.5 hours. This is the magic of the Instant Pot. If you're using a slow cooker crock pot, you'll probably want to schedule this to start about 6 hours before you're ready to sit down for dinner. This is one of those wonderful, easy recipes where you can pretty much combine any protein and any mix of vegetables and toss it in a pot with as many seasonings as you prefer to your taste, walk away, and then come back to it. Perfect for if you have a busy homesteading family like mine. I will put in more exact measurements in the description box below if you're wanting to know a little bit more about the ratios that I use. I tend to go a bit heavy on the seasonings myself, and I like a more meat to vegetable ratio on my plate. But that's the beauty of a roast. You can pretty much design it however you want to fulfill the needs and the tastes of your family. Now I'm gonna do some chores while this puppy cooks, and the next time I see you, we will be doing a taste test. Well, it's dinner time, pardon the wardrobe change. I just got done with my workout and it's time to crack this baby open, and I wish you guys could smell it. I've just depressurized this. It smells amazing. Woohoo. Beautifully pulling apart. All right, you guys, dinner's on the table. Homegrown pork with Brussels sprouts and radishes instead of potatoes. What do we think? Well, we know we love the pork, James. We need you to try some veggies. Specifically the radishes. What do you guys think of them?
So, this is the radish?
Yep. It tastes just like potato?
Yeah.
No lies?
A little bit more like salt. A little bit saltier though.
Well, I just finished sprinkling salt on top, so the saltiness is... You like it? For real? You're not just buttering me up?
It's actually delicious.
I'm glad you like it because they're a great lower carb alternative to potato, I think.
Mama?
Yeah?
This tastes weird.
Weird?
Speaking of potato...
Oh, I think we hyped it up a little too much, huh?
Speaking of potato, earlier when I was watching something on our learning game, I learned that you can completely live off potatoes. Just potatoes. Potatoes and water.
Yeah, maybe. Well, it looks like this meal is a success. At least 2 out of the 3 kids love the radishes instead of potatoes, and the husband certainly doesn't seem to mind. And this is going to be a great way for me to be able to join in the family meals rather than making myself something different to eat that's low carb every single night, just to keep my girlish figure. Anyway, if you like this video, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you aren't a subscriber already, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified the next time we upload. See you next week.
See ya.